Welcome to this video on the impacts of COVID-19 on cybersecurity. After watching this video, you will be able to explain how the COVID-19 pandemic prompted a virtual shift, analyze the reasons for the increase in cybersecurity issues, list the actions taken to protect our growing virtual presence. Can you think of one of the most significant outcomes of the COVID-19 pandemic? That's right. It has pushed us further into the virtual realm and made us rely on the digital world more than ever before. This transition has its advantages and disadvantages. On the positive side, the pandemic propelled organizations worldwide to switch to remote work. However, attackers capitalized on this shift, leveraging vulnerabilities in remote work setups to compromise organizational security. There was a significant surge in phishing attacks in the early months of the pandemic. Cybercriminals skillfully used the COVID-19 bait to send out deceptive emails that promised information but delivered malware instead. According to cybercrime statistics, phishing incidents rose by nearly 220% during the pandemic's peak. Suddenly, the importance of cybersecurity took center stage, capturing global attention. Businesses, from large organizations to small enterprises, found themselves in the crosshairs of these attacks, with sensitive data being exposed and operations jeopardized. In April 2020, cybersecurity agencies in the US and UK issued an advisory regarding an uptick in cyberattacks. The advisory cautioned against various exploits such as malware, phishing, and breaches targeting video conferencing platforms like Microsoft Teams and Zoom. The spike in cyberattacks could partially be attributed to the rapid adoption of the Bring Your Own Device (BYOD) policy by several small and mid-sized businesses. Despite the use of mobile device management systems, MDM solutions, using personal devices to access corporate files exposed users to greater vulnerability. For instance, employees may not consistently run antivirus or anti-malware scans on their personal devices. Also, the home networking environment typically lacks the advanced prevention and detection methods found in enterprise settings. Human error was another troubling concern. Although human error has always been a significant threat to cybersecurity, the pandemic exacerbated this concern. Employees working from home were more susceptible to letting their guard down and inadvertently granting access to unauthorized individuals. As a result, businesses were forced to swiftly adapt to shifts in work practices and the amplified risk of human error. Another significant consequence of COVID-19 was the rise of ransomware attacks. Hospitals became the prime targets as attackers infiltrated servers, restricting access to critical files and demanding ransoms to restore the system's functionality. Recall the ransomware attack on the University Hospital Düsseldorf in Germany. In September 2020, the hospital's systems were compromised, resulting in significant operational disruptions. The hackers exploited a vulnerability in a commonly used commercial add-on software, resulting in the hospital diverting emergency patients to other hospitals. Tragically, the delay in care resulted in the death of a patient, marking the first known fatality linked to a ransomware attack. This incident served as a poignant reminder of the real-world implications of cyber threats, particularly in the context of critical healthcare services during a pandemic. According to a 2021 International Monetary Fund (IMF) report, the financial sector experienced the second largest share of COVID-19 related cyberattacks, behind only the health sector. Cyberattacks proliferated across the globe, affecting diverse sectors. For instance, in October 2020, Uganda's primary mobile money networks, MTN, and Airtel experienced a notable breach. This cyber attack resulted in a significant interruption of service transactions lasting 4 days. However, the silver lining is that the cybersecurity community rose to the challenge, developing new and robust ways to secure our increasingly virtual lives. There is also a growing awareness of cybersecurity issues among the public. People are becoming conscious of the risks associated with phishing emails and cyber attacks in general. Simultaneously, organizations have recognized the need to invest in cybersecurity infrastructure to safeguard their resources. Companies have begun providing employees with antivirus licenses for their personal computers to enhance overall security. They have also intensified their cybersecurity awareness training to include best practices and procedures for email handling and cloud storage. Employees are also advised to verify the authenticity of an email before opening it and ensure their home Wi-Fi is secured with strong passwords. In this video, you'll learn that the COVID-19 pandemic expanded virtual operations, leading to a surge in cyberattacks. There were several vulnerabilities associated with remote working: BYOD policies, less secure home Wi-Fi connections, and the increased risk of human error. Attackers relentlessly targeted users and sectors, with even the health sector falling prey. A proactive cybersecurity community, vigilant public, and organizations willing to invest in cybersecurity infrastructure are collaborating to safeguard our ever-expanding virtual presence.